What's up guys, how's it going? MikeTheTech here, and welcome to another Unreal Engine tutorial. In this tutorial we're going to go over the basics of making materials, custom materials, and then we're going to get into applying those materials to objects, as well as an intro to blueprints, where we're going to actually create a blueprint that when we shoot the object it changes to that color, and then after a few seconds it changes back. So that'll be kind of fun. So let's go ahead and get started with the material. So we should be able to see the content browser down here. We're going to right click on that and go up to material, and you'll see that a new material is created down here. I'm going to go ahead and type in red because I already know what color I want it. You can name it whatever you like. I'm going to press enter, and you'll see that it creates an orb, a sphere that we're going to test our material on, as you probably have seen in other materials to preview what they're going to look like. So let's go ahead and open our material by double clicking on it. Now you're going to see all of these basically nodes, they're called. I like to call them attributes, but all of these attributes that we can modify that are going to affect what our material looks like. So the base color is the overall color of the object, and that's where we're going to put like the color, the texture, things like that. So we're going to actually apply our color to base color. So go ahead and click on base color and drag off of it, and we're going to ignore all of these modification things here, and we're going to go to parameters because we're just going to set the colors. So let's go ahead and choose vector parameter and call this red, and you'll see that we have all these inputs off of this that we can actually pull colors off of if we had a texture or a color map here, like a very specific like teal or something, and we needed to know the red, green, and blue options. But for our use, all we have to do is double click on this. Another way to do it too is on the left side. You can, in the details panel, you can see it over here in the material expression vector parameter. So we can click on this black right there and change the color as well. So I'm going to choose red because that's the color I want to make it. You can see it updates here in the color picker, and press OK. And now our object is red, which is pretty cool. It's a very matte red, but it's red. So now we're going to try modifying one of these other ones. You can see we have metallic, specular, roughness, which is how mirror-like the reflection is going to be versus how rough it's going to be or blurred. Emissive color, if you're going to make a certain color like bright and shine off of this object and shine onto other objects. So there's all these different things you can modify about an object. So what we're going to modify is metallic, just to try it out. So we'll drag off of metallic, and we're again going to go to parameters, and we're going to this time choose a scalar parameter, and we're going to call this metallic. And right now it's set to 0, so it's not metallic at all. We're going to go ahead and set this to 1 and press enter, and you'll see that now it's metallic. It's kind of like a satiny metallic too. Excuse me. We can also do the same thing for roughness and try that out. Go to parameter, go to scalar parameter, and call this roughness. And you can see that now it's very, very shiny and metallic-like, and chrome-like actually. You can even see the reflections of everything very well. And if we change this to 1 to be very rough, and wait for it to update, there's almost no reflection of light at all. So I kind of really enjoy that chrome metallic look, so I'm going to go back to 0 and set that. And this kind of gives you an idea of how powerful the material editor is, and that's not even going into any of the functions or any of the blending modes or anything that requires normal maps or height maps or bump maps or anything like that. So this can get very, very in depth. So let's go ahead and save this where we are, which will also apply it, so we don't have to click apply, we just have to click save. And we can close it out. Now, if we go to one of these objects, like this one over here, and drag this color either directly onto it or into the material box over here on the right side, we'll see that now it reflects. And if I hit play, I can run over to it and I can see the reflections of the glass, or the grass in it. I called it glass because you can see the gun even, so it's pretty interesting. So I'm going to press escape and actually change this back to what it was before, which was base material. And go ahead and, I think actually I'm going to end it here. We're at about 6 minutes. So before I get into blueprints and make this super long video, I'm going to save it here. And we'll go ahead and continue in the next video. So thank you so much for watching. Have a great day. Peace.